Stell at the Vortex of Genesis. What's she doing back here?
You okay there, friend?
I'm fine. I guess we decided Stell would stay instead of Don Hung, which makes sense to me. But, I wonder why she's specifically at the Vortex. Maybe to meet up with Finan?
Something seems to be bothering you.
What's the matter, Stell? Is it what Screwlum said about March?
The Vortex of Genesis. We made it back.
We did. And I will take note that Kefli is still not offered up.
Even this place has changed.
Yeah. I mean, it's part of Amphorius, part of the simulation. I don't know if simulation is quite the right word, but it's close enough.
Finan. Is he ready for Aranova?
Ready or not, it's coming. Either it comes or the world dies. Maybe Don Hung should be here. No. Hope Don Hung will be okay heading back on his own.
If anything, he's the one worried about you.
Fair enough.
But I'm here to watch over you now.
Yeah, I feel safe in your arms, Mem. In your hands. Sorry, your little paws.
If what that machine gentleman said is true, if Amphorius is destined for destruction, then I'll stay by your side until the very end.
I appreciate it. Regardless of what your actual nature is, I think you are... I am comforted in that thought. Whether you're another side of Cyrene, or the memory of this world, or something else entirely.
Like how you
You're a
and
good
Don
companion.
Hung treasured the Express. Amphorius means everything to me.
Aw. Well, time to see Aranova begin.
Right. Time to see the last core flame restored.
Here we go. Assuming everything is okay, I would have thought Finan would have offered it up by now. I know he was interrupted by Lygus and Cyrene.
Look, there's Finan.
Oh, yeah.
Wait,
Presumably, yeah, Lygus.
Remember, Scrollum's warning.
Yes. Don't try to do anything. Do not try to interfere with Lygus. It's not worth it. You wouldn't be able to handle him. I don't doubt that he is, in fact, Emanator level. I don't know if he was incapable of interfering with Screwlum and Herta, or chose not to once the scales shifted. I mean, he said that him and the Herta, that would be a quite the fight. And so Herta, she went and got backup from presumably, I don't know if he is Emanator level or not as well, but presumably he is a force to be reckoned with, as a genius if nothing else.
But you, Lord Finan, will bury the old world with that core flame, bringing all things into a gray unknown.
Hold on. Was it Stell he saw before and not Cyrene? Do I need to go back? Am I misremembering? Did we never actually see who it was and I just assumed? I'm pretty sure it was, though. But isn't this picking up where we left off? Bury the old world with that core flame. Bring all things into a gray unknown. Well, I'm a bit of a gray unknown, you know.
It doesn't matter. This cruel flame chase journey has made me abandon my fantasies.
Oof.
The future is not a paradise with a gentle west wind. waiting for us to step in.
Oh, Finan. That poor man. If even Finan is talking like this now.
If what lies ahead is a mass of chaos, I will tear it apart.
I believe in you, Finan.
Then usher in the first ray of blazing sunlight.
Oh, I believe in you. Yeah, he sees us.
Is it you?
Huh. I kind of want to go back really quick at my older episode and see if it was Cyrene that I saw. Okay, I did go back and check. And it was in fact Cyrene that time. And Finan's name was very distinctly covered, blanked out. I kind of wonder, could that have been showing us a different cycle? I don't know, I'm spitballing here, kind of like in The Matrix, where how the same person reaches the same point every cycle, and it plays out just slightly differently, but mostly the same. And that Finan is actually a constant. That'd be kind of interesting if so. I don't, like I said, it's just spitballing, but that is interesting.
With one last chance to turn back, you still step forward.
I do, Lygus. Does that upset you?
How befitting of a trailblazer.
I mean, trailblazers blaze the trail. It's in our name. This is the path I must take.
As it happens, I find myself thinking the exact same thing.
Oh god. Finan, I don't think you and me are enough to handle Lygus, even with Mem's help. So, I don't know what our play is here, but just be careful.
As our world nears its end, the ones who walk the infinite paths have embraced their destiny.
What do you mean by that, Lygus?
As the Theoros, it is my duty to witness the world's future and oversee this final core flame ritual on their behalf.
Huh. That's actually interesting. That Trebios, presumably before this point in every single cycle, probably uses themselves up.
The trial of world-bearing, the ritual of Era Nova.
Oh, Lygus. Screwlum says you're behind all this, Lygus. Presumably he knows who Screwlum is.
I see. So you met my kindred spirit before I could erase his traces.
Covering it all up. I mean, kind of like a antivirus software for this whole world.
Partner, what
Or
are
more
you
like
saying?
an immune system, actually, but this one knows more than he's telling. Time to make him talk. Can we make him talk? I kind of doubt it. But he does need you to complete the ritual, does he not?
I've had my suspicions. How does a native Antikytheran know so much about repairing vehicles from beyond the sky?
Good point.
Lord Lygus, how much do you truly know about Era Nova? Tell us everything.
How much are you willing to tell us, I wonder? Oh, Lygus. Is that a laugh of, amusement or frustration?
Very well. I need no longer maintain this Theoros masquerade.
Oh
You
no.
seek truth, Lord Finan, and truth you shall have.
I mean, I'm excited for truth. A little scared for it too.
As you know, when the old gods fell, someone had to bear their broken pillars to fill the vacant seats. Those who would assume divine authority must prove themselves through trials.
Wait. When the old gods fell, someone had to bear their broken pillars, fill the vacant seats. Are you referring to eons or to the Titans?
Yet, for Kephal's
Okay,
demigods,
Titans.
the possibility of overcoming the trials has forever been non-existent.
Damn.
For the world-bearing trial is the divine duty itself. Bringing forth the Era Nova and bearing its weight is an endless ordeal, ceasing only upon collapse.
Huh. That's actually fascinating. So Kefali is constantly... Oh, well, I don't know if in pain is quite right. Is constantly... Like, every world is Kefali's trial. And I guess it crumbles around us because they fail every time. And I don't know if the black tide is a consequence of that or just helps make them fail. But that is interesting. The need for repeated flame-chased journeys is because of the strain of bearing the world.
Precisely. The Era Nova ritual is not something that can be completed in an instant, no, but a long and arduous journey. While the sacrificial journeys of other demigods conclude in this world, Kefali must shoulder the gods' core flames, bear the memories of all worlds, and stand unwavering.
That's a lot. Shoulder, not just shoulder the core flames, but bear the memories of all the worlds. Presumably that means of every cycle that Kefali carries over the memories from each cycle into the next. Which does lend credence to Anaxa, what he said that Kefali should be able to bring everyone into the new Era Nova, memories intact.
Until the next world, when the black tide consumes the bearer and all that they carry, leaving nothing behind.
Damn. Yeah.
Unless their core flame finds a new bearer.
Right. It does raise the question, what would exactly happen if it didn't? Would the Lord Ravager be released? Would, I don't know, just the world crumble? Continue on? Would that cause a problem for you, Lygus?
The holy flame that illuminates all worlds rests in your hands. All that remains is one choice. Nurture it, pass it on to future generations, or extinguish it here.
So he's actually
now
providing that as an option of letting the world be extinguished. Huh. You know what this also kind of reminds me of? The original Dark Souls. The first one. Not Demon Souls, but Dark Souls. Just the way that game ends. The choice he's offering here, kind of very similar.
Deliverer, the fate of all worlds rests in your hands.
Deliver us into a new world, a new age. Or deliver us unto oblivion.
Enough testing. I've made my decision.
As everyone has before you. Presumably all with the same choice.
But before I ignite the dawn of the next world, you need to promise me something. 2 things, actually.
I don't know if you can really take his word, but...
Speak your terms.
I mean, it does seem like Gus wants him to make that choice.
Promise me this. Professor Anax's vision of the new world is absolute. The world will be reborn from my memories. All souls, living and dead, will return as the first humans, unchanged from their past lives.
Is that something Lygus can even promise?
And my friends, the fallen demigods, they shall transcend the cycle to become new titans.
Oh, I hope so.
Our heroes shall not have died in vain.
But preferably maintaining themselves and not like the current titans. They seem to have no memory of the past.
Of course.
Except one.
This I can guarantee.
Can you? I have a hard time trusting your word, Eligus. There's no reason for me to think you can't or wouldn't lie.
Good. The second one. Promise me the Trailblazer can return safely to her homeland, unbound by Amphorius's loss.
I don't know if that's possible. I am currently Orynyx.
My apologies, but I cannot promise this. As you mentioned, she now bears the Time Titan's authority.
If I had left the planet Lygus, would that not have caused a problem? With me bearing the Time Titan's authority and all?
Her bonds with this world run too deep.
No need to worry. I have a plan. Oh, what's your plan? Oh, wait, it's I forget the name of it, but my object. That should protect me. Oh, you're showing it.
I stand corrected. An outsider like her does have ways to defy
He knows
destiny.
exactly what it is. And he is okay with it, it seems. Maybe. I don't know.
Thank you, my friend, for everything you've done for this world. Though the next world may not remember, I shall never forget.
Oh, Finan. I love you. You're so wonderful. Though, judging off of everything you've said, the next world should remember.
As the Theoros, I declare, Amphorius has determined her path.
Cycle anew.
Step forward, heroes. Follow her path and see it through.
Though, am I misremembering? Didn't you say, maybe last time or something? Or maybe Skrullum said it. That your path, your job here is almost complete. I would think if we started just another cycle, that would not be so.
As our world draws its final breath, I stand before you as the Theoros.
Before we begin, there's something I need to know. Who are you, really?
Allow me to reintroduce myself. I am Lycurgus, once an honored elder of the Akama Council. As the Theoros, I have sworn to watch over and protect every citizen of Akima until the very end.
Right, that's what you said before. That doesn't answer my question.
Of course, that alone won't satisfy your curiosity. So let me share something more. Something that means little to Euphorius, but everything to a traveler like yourself.
I'm not a traveler, I'm a trailblazer.
I, like Kyrgyz, am one of the erudition's
Yeah.
Pathstriders. Through me, Noose keeps watch over this realm, working to save Euphorius from decay.
Right. But I mean, that confirms what I thought before from when you talked to the Herta. But from what Screwlum says, I mean, do you have a beef with Noose? I mean, I kind of believe you that this is a mission perhaps Noose even set you upon. Perhaps you've grown resentful of that mission?
I don't expect you to trust me based on words alone, but believe this much. When you look at the bigger picture, we're walking the same path, you and I.
No, you just said you're walking the path of erudition. I walk the path of trailblazing. Or currently remembrance, technically, but that'd be really fun if eventually she got upgraded from the normal paths to a trailblazing version of herself as her ultimate form. What aren't you telling me? I somehow don't think he'll answer that honestly.
While the holy city may honor me, I am but a humble speck before the cosmos. My reach is limited.
Of course. I mean, about the only people whose reach isn't limited, and even then it kind of still is, are eons.
Your doubts are natural. Let me assure you of this. What's done, I've told truthfully. What's to come, I'll witness fairly. My conscience is clear. To my role as the Theoros, to Euphorius, and her destiny.
You know, I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but I kind of like how it looks like he's cradling Euphorius or something. The design on his chest. What is your connection to Screwlum, besides both being Intellitrons?
I believe all synthetic life shares a common source.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
We're all children of the universe's eternal mathematical law.
What do you mean by that?
So, you see, the answer is simple. That brilliant mind is my kindred, a brother, if you will.
Are Intellitrons born? Do they manifest? Are they built? You're being very vague there, Lygus. Children of the universe's eternal mathematical law? Which law? Well, let's leave it at that. Time to complete the ritual.
The world will be moved by your sacrifice, Trailblazer.
Excuse me, did we not just agree that I would be okay? Complete Era Nova. No, we gotta talk to Finan.
Without you, we could never have reached our prophesied tomorrow.
I mean, maybe, but you guys have made this journey countless times before we arrived, so I kind of believe in you. Unless, as I've suspected before, it's getting harder and harder each and every time. Like maybe the Flame Reaver gets more powerful each time or something. Actually, no. I was just thinking, what if the Flame Reaver was the previous, like a manifestation of the previous World Bearer or something? But probably not. I imagine my prior guesses are more accurate.
Thank you.
Or closer.
For walking this path with me to the end.
Of course, Finan. Should I watch that one trailer now before we head into the Era Nova? Actually, before we head into the Era Nova, one thing I should do is write these remaining stories down. Let us go with... Ooh. She earned her spot as the final one we do. Let's actually start with Trebios. She who passes through doors.
The solemn council is still filled with clamor. Future's destiny still whirls in discussions of candor. To discard the city and save oneself, or to chase the flames that waver. None know the choice that would lead them to a place better.
Oh. Question for Trebios. Specifically, Trebi and Trinan at this point. Of whether to, save their remaining power. Of course, that's not a decision they would ever make.
I fear. How can mere mortals defy the gods?
I worry. How can mortal bodies reforge the world anew?
I suspect that the prophecy is simply a rumor.
No. I mean, it was legitimate a prophecy that came down. Of course, the source of that prophecy is very possibly Lygus, though actually, I kind of don't think so. I kind of think his role in this world is legitimately more hands-off than that, like he says. I mean, he does interfere at places, mostly to maintain the, call it the integrity of this experiment. Maybe.
In the distant past, the Holy Maiden brought the first prophecy to all city-states.
Hearken to the sounds that the doors whisper.
The first Holy Maiden and the first prophecy. Trebi's ancestor.
In the name of God's proper,
I think.
Hope she will give to humanity. Though she falls into confusion, she will bring guidance to this world in vigor.
Ah.
Overthrow the gods, it declared.
Oh. Wait. Maybe this is actually referring to Trebios bringing the Flame Chase prophecy to the world. I assumed it was talking about the actual first prophecy from... Why am I... Janus. From Janus. But no. Overthrow the gods. That is a easy way to get, well, burned at the stake in a world like Amphorius.
Of the previous journey, she will always remain aware. The Queen of Laws lifted the flag to chase the flame's flare. The tripartite prophecy guided all the world's heroes all who dared. And building a new world was their oath of yesteryear.
The previous journeys, she will always remain aware. Interesting.
The earth roared for them. The tides surged for them. The scales of destiny shivered violently. Then slowly calmed. The core flames of the Titans rested here, while the blood of companions congealed over there.
Oof.
The child led one hero after another to their end.
Ah.
No end awaits her. No rest to prepare.
No? I can almost read this as saying across repeated cycles, but I don't think that's what it's going for.
Teacher, do
Yeah.
not hesitate.
Referring to
The
other
weaver of
demigods
gold
she
brushes
led to their
aside
deaths.
The child's tears.
The world still walks on the path you indicate.
The prophecy still stands, even if the actors now different faces wear.
Restore the core flames, it declared.
It did. It really did. I do think it is the right move.
The solemn council is still filled with clamor. Future's destiny still whirls in discussions of candor. To stop right there and seek peace, or to continue a work still unfinished. None know the choice that would lead them to a place better.
Oh,
Stop! We only wish to live life as it is. No more.
you fool.
Cease. Our achievements already stand tall.
Rest up! We only wish to live in peace and prosperity.
I'll bet you do. What about when peace and prosperity are no longer possible? When your world is literally crumbling?
The discussions today are the same as those in times past. Retreating now will forever deny us the future.
I guess the people of 1,000 years ago were like, we're going to be dead in less than 100 years, long before the world crumbles. So they're willing to push it off and push it off and push it off.
The child has already conquered her confusion and fear. No longer before the mists of fate will she cower.
Hearken to the sounds that the doors whisper.
Yeah, she's strong.
She travels through myriad passages, burning with determination, to once again bring light to humans through her endeavor.
It whittles away herself, little by little.
The children fly into the streets, wishing to encourage the residents' faith.
Please, be not afraid. We will definitely bring you to a new home.
You will.
Lady Treeby, Lady Trinin, please don't cry.
Do
Aw.
not worry. We trust you always.
Yeah. I mean, could be any number of the versions of Trebios, but
The matron wipes away the tears on the children's faces. The praying ones piously bless them in faith. The
aw,
lost ones take the children's hands, just as the prophecy guides their path.
actually, this might be referring to just before now.
Bear the divine authority.
Maybe not.
Declared.
Oh, but did they say Trian or Trinan? 'Cause that's, I'm pretty, that, I think that's Trian. Oh yeah, all three of them are there.
Quiet Trinin has to say. Lively Trianne loves to play. And well-behaved Treevee roams around all day.
Yeah.
The people's encouragement rings sincere. The Chrysos Heirs' companionship lasts through the years.
Yeah.
And Mother's embrace warms up every dream.
Oh.
Thus the child understands. Thus the child accepts. Though countless farewells on her shoulders weigh. Though destiny's blood dries like clay.
Damn. I mean, she isn't actually a child. Though, I don't know if the reverse aging does alter the way her mind functions or not. It might. But now she's extremely mature. It makes sense that she's able to bear that weight.
There will always be passageways, filled with warm sun rays, that silently open to them in future and past days. And from them, a voice says,
Forge miracles, it declared.
Oh, it's the drawing. It's still so cute. I love these three. Beacons of light in a dying world. I would say Hyacinth definitely deserved or earned her spot second to last. Cass. Oh, we got two of them. When the wind was warm. Ooh. Upstream along the river of souls. Actually, I'm curious. Okay, no. I was wondering if all of them would have up to 5. Oh, whoops. I have to go back now to get the others. There we are.
The two girls frolicked in the wheat fields, fleet as doe deer, making ripples in the shallow puddles and pools clear.
Referring to Cass and her sister, perhaps?
As dusk approaches, the exhausted girls collapse over the wheat heaps, talking about their longings and dreams of literature, love, and a journey through a world dear.
Assuming that one of these is Cass, I love hearing about her being happy.
Oh, Sky, slow your closing gaze. How I want to keep this moment in my hands forevermore.
On that day, the breeze was warm and gentle. At that time, death was soft and fair.
Before death came to the world, or...
The broken-winged butterfly falls by the window, bringing with it a scent of melancholy.
Oh no. Broken-winged butterfly. Actually, could that refer to whatever caused Cass's sister to become, let's see, she can't walk, and I think she's blind as well.
The girl looks outside. The golden wheat fields rolled endlessly, stretching to the horizon. Holding to the chair, she tries to stand, only to find her legs trembling and feeble.
It is her.
Don't worry, Alexia.
Her older sister whispers beside her ear, and on her sister's shoulder, the girl weeps mournfully.
I love these two.
And time thus becomes silent.
Oh, what a beautiful picture, too.
Painted with sighs only.
Painted with sighs. Wow. Yeah, no, a story of sibling love like this is, I just adore.
When hearing the healer's diagnosis, The girl remained deathly still.
Oh.
Her eyes were already drained of tears, and her heart a wilted grave.
It is. This one is the story of her sister becoming disabled.
Every time she has something on her mind, she would tilt her head and look outside.
Her sister follows her gaze, seeing a barren field turned by a wind into a desolate gray expanse. Till one day, when the girl looks outside, she sees a dash of dark blue, most brave.
Dark blue. Brave dark blue.
It's a flower my sister planted.
Like the torrential
Oh.
river of life, it pours into the depths of her heart.
Oh, that's sweet. Good job, Cass.
The flower is called Antilla. Even in the Netherland, it's rumored to thrive.
You are the quiet in my heart, amidst the chaotic choreography.
That seems to be its floriography.
The quiet in her heart, amidst the chaotic choreography of life.
When the days are warm, the sister would take the girl on long journeys through the flower fields, gazing upon rivers, napping amongst the grove. A discussion hardy.
God, I love seeing Cass take care of Polixia. And then she even makes the ultimate sacrifice for her sister.
After I die, I want to become an Antilla flower.
Oh.
And become the quietness in your soul.
A thoughtless word from the girl gains her a wrapping on her forehead most dainty.
Oh. You're not gonna die.
Do not speak of dusk when you have yet to see the dawn.
Oh.
Dewdrops from the petals as wind pulls on the leaves, and the two of them sit in quietude.
Yeah. She's like, your life has barely begun. Why are you talking about your death already?
The girl asks for the means to tend the garden, and while her sister sounds concerned, her heart is relieved.
Yeah.
But the concern is well-founded. The girl tripped and fell into a mire. She gazed directly into the eyes of death. In
Oh.
that dark pool bottom, unperceived.
Is that how she lost her sight? Tripped and fell into a mire, gazing directly into the eyes of death. The dark pool bottom, unperceived. So poetic.
I've been the weight upon my sister's wings.
Oh.
Let this be where it all comes to rest.
The girl gives up her struggles, only to see a figure pierce through the water's surface.
Of course, Cass saves her.
I won't allow you to walk through the dusk alone,
Aw.
or enter the night of no reprieve.
Her sister sobs without end, and the girl has to gently hug her and softly relieve.
So beautiful.
And then, this distant memory turns bleary, difficult to retrieve.
Aw. As they head into the Aeronova. Maybe. One more.
The river of souls flows to the other side, wrapped in the land's night. Broad, slow, an eternal and silent sight. It belongs to all in this world that has life, all of which flows downstream, converging as one. The master of the Nether Realm, Thanatos, enshrouds themselves and the souls within the moon cocoon.
The moon cocoon. Does that protect the souls?
The dragon, born from the cocoon, carries the girl, soaring upstream the river of souls, defying its eternal flow.
Oh, wait. This is talking about Cass's rebirth. The River of Souls flows to the other side, wrapped in the land's night. Could that be referring to the other side of Aranova? Could also be referring to from the nether realm to the living realm. All souls converge in the end to the cocoon. Thanatos enshrouds themselves in the moon cocoon, which gives birth to the dragon, whom carries a soul, a girl, upstream, which has a great cost, as we heard. Basically kills it, I think.
Their connection flows tighter than blood, and the key that opens the Netherworld's gates is the sisters' selfish plight. Back then, the boreal winds cut through to the bone. Back then, death was a bitter and stabbing fright.
I'll bet.
In the Netherrealm, without an earth or sky, a flower named Antilla blooms. Its beauty witnessed by but one soul.
Kind of flower she wanted to become.
You are the quiet in my heart, amidst the chaotic choreography.
Yeah.
The younger sister scores through the blooming Antilla fields, never finding that promised dark blue sprig.
Aw.
She silently made up her mind.
Death, leave all your dark nights to me.
Aw.
And save the dawns for her.
Ah. What a lovely sentiment. Terrible, but lovely. A terrible fate for her.
The younger sister gazes at the moon cocoon high above and plans a trip to the mortal realm, a distant flurry.
Can she just freely go to the mortal realm?
A bard once sung to musical notes.
Do not turn back. Oh, do not turn back. The long hand of shadow will retain the dead behind their gates.
The giant dragon born from the moon cocoon willingly offered itself as the enduring barge of the River of Souls.
No need to turn back. Oh, no need to turn back. That price had long been paid for you by someone else.
Came a dam to the River of Souls, more like it.
The dragon lowers its long neck and places the girl on its back. In slumber, she will unknowingly greet the dawn of her rebirth.
She will. She'll become amazing.
The dragon flaps its wings in the chilly gloom of the floating dead upstream. Ferrying from purity into grime, going from silence into roaring boom. The souls of countless poets flounder past, their distant rhymes endless like foams.
Do not turn back, for to look toward the land of mortals is in itself turning back.
Interesting. To look toward the land of mortals is itself turning back. Huh.
In this pale dawn, the sun's first rays light the night ablaze. So the dragon crosses the Sea of Souls onto the shores of life and strands itself in the gleam.
Right. All to carry her sister.
We know not where these stories arise. They are
Styxia?
scattered across the shallows with the waves. The confession the girl made before her departure still echoes in the tide's heaves.
Oh?
If there is anything for me to leave behind, may it find a soul to remember.
Oh. Is that Cass or Polixia talking there?
This is the ode of my life, and I've already penned my last stroke.
I think that's referring to, unless this was all about her reaching forward to help us in those final moments. She did assist Mighty. Life in the Grove for Healer of Light Hyacinthia.
A good student who often did stupid things.
Was the assessment from the Lithophagus Sage.
Nonsense.
An excellent healer who fails at all scholarly means.
Was the assessment from the Noticed Sage.
Yes.
A shining child who also burns away her own life's rays.
Well,
Was the assessment from the Erythrokeramist Sage.
that one might be right.
A fool who was always wreathed in smiles, while drowning in a weighty and pitiful dream.
An
The
Axa.
assessment from the Noosporist Sage.
Oh, an Axa. I mean, no, she is wonderful. She's definitely not stupid. I can't imagine she actually struggles with the scholarly pursuits that much. Certainly not relatively speaking. Yeah, this one was kind of accurate. She does burn away at her own life a little bit, especially in the end. And not a fool, but she is wreathed in smiles. Drowning in a weighty dream, not pitiful though.
The girl had visited all the schools during her time studying at the Grove.
She wants to learn everything.
She refused to become a scholar, despite her exemplary grades.
Instead of increasing this world's knowledge, I prefer to reduce its pain.
That's beautiful.
While the sages faced her words in silence, the Noosporist Sage alone decided to hire her as assistant post-haste.
Oh? Despite calling her a fool, he sees something in her.
An apprentice who spends wisdom is more precious than scholars who hide knowledge away.
I agree. A scholar who hides knowledge away doesn't really understand what being a scholar is about. Knowledge you gain that you don't share is less than worthless. Now, to be fair, before you share it, you need to make sure it's accurate. You gotta dot your I's and cross your T's, but once you do, hiding it away is dumb.
The faded Twilight Courtyard, long eroded by time, now shelters a girl, the sole heir of her lineage.
Sole heir.
Loneliness accompanied her days, till the Sage of the Caprists visited her and brought her a chromatic pony with a grin.
Oh, that's awesome.
It may be the Eye of Twilight's creation in times gone by.
Oh, it's little Ika, actually.
Where it shines, with the sky's rainbow hues within.
Yeah, there's something up with little Ika. Well, actually, no, they implied or downright said that little Ika is probably a descendant of Lunabis.
Could it be the warlike winged beast of her father's tales?
Well,
The sleepy, dreary-eyed pony before her was soft as freshest plucked cotton.
yeah. More fitting for someone like Hyacinth. Though it is very capable of war.
The girl still took this gift.
Aww.
For from the little creature, she smelled the scent of clouds distant.
If it weren't for her, I would have suffered more accusations.
That's why he took her on.
The Newsporism sage says in admission, the scholar is coming to deliver arguments and reproach, often stopped before the door, not coming to fruition.
All thanks to Hyacinth.
For the girl before the door soothed their blazing anger, like the soft clouds, gentleness in cumulation.
I mean, he had a good eye in Axa. It was very smart.
Do you know what sacrileges he has committed?
Oh, yeah.
The girl muddles her answers, yet her heart knows in full admission.
Like you and me, he too wishes to heal all of this world's afflictions.
Including ignorance.
The girl treated ailments for many years in the Grove, composing her medical treatises into tomes. When scholars seek medical help, she realizes with a startle that kindness too can grow into its own bloom.
It can. Kindness can be contagious.
By that time, the twilight already lost their eyes, and the world drowns in evernight, while the girl and the healer again traverse the world in gloom.
The twilight already lost their eyes. The world drowning in evernight, that makes sense. Well.
Seeing the golden thread and ivy in the night, though it has been long since she recalled her past, she once again thinks of her childhood dream.
Of becoming like her, at this point, her hero.
Should the sun be dimmed by destiny's decree, then the dawn that heals the world, I shall replace.
You shall. All right. Last but most definitely not least. Okay, I think this here tells you how many you've done, maybe? For her, too? Yeah, that's fun, I assume. The fleet-footed traveler Cyphera. Thief in the human world.
If every single scar equals a coin, then the girl, always pursued, would be worth her weight in gold.
Damn. That is pretty, well, it says a lot. Now, regardless of whether those are physical scars or emotional scars, it's pretty dark.
Deception, theft, and night heists. But her nerves failed her when it mattered most. The girl clutches meager loot to her chest and escapes, muttering curses bearing her pain.
I wonder what happened.
If we're head-on, I definitely win next time.
She always longs for the coin of Whimsy's blessing and creed.
That's the coin that, she ended up dying over, isn't it? The Zagreus coin. I guess that's what it's called, a coin of whimsy, but what we're head on.
Yet the coin in the air always suddenly disappears, as if in reply from the trickery titan.
Always disappears. Disappears to where?
Day and night flow, and the thief star makes circles across the sky, while time molds the girl into an adult.
Okay, so that may have been before she became trickery. Before she became Zagreus.
The cloak, once used to conceal her entire body, now only suffices as a hood that barely covers her fringe.
Right. So it is It is the same hood.
No matter.
Presumably tailored a
These
little.
days, I have no need to hide.
With a confident stride and a silver tongue, her perfected fraud, thieving every opportunity as a result.
Yeah. I mean, even if they caught her, she could run. And catching her in the first place is hard to do with her trickery power, which is just amazingly powerful.
And at curtainfall hour, those treasure-seeking steps fade into the moonlight. When she appears again, her arms are laden with money's weight. What is the art of thieving?
Stealing from the poor. Not enough loot. Stealing from the rich. That's a boring task to
Oh.
do.
So just stealing from the moderately well-off?
The girl narrows her eyes of greed towards those called the Chrysos Heirs.
Stealing from demigods. Or just Chrysos Heirs. Now there's a challenge.
The golden vines of the sages' homes, the sacred carcass of the Deathward realm, the divine lyre of the seashore's pearl, and the crystal chalice of the thousand gates.
The sacred... You wanted to steal Pollux's corpse? That would have been, that would have been impressive. Seems a bit difficult, a little heavy, maybe.
The girl knows not the treasure's origins, only that they are all valuable beyond measure.
To have something priceless is the true art of thieving.
Even if it doesn't have any worth to you, just the fact that you've taken something worthwhile or worth something to someone else. She's in it for the game more so than the riches. Which I respect more, honestly.
A pity that deceits are all eventually revealed, and the thief meets a rare defeat.
Now I think we're talking about her death.
A golden thread discerns her meticulous disguise, and the heroes hold down her third hand to imprison in this thief star made of human feet.
Actually, maybe not. Golden thread, Aglaia, discerns her disguise, so Aglaia sees through her disguise. Heroes hold down her third hand. I'm not sure what her third hand is referring to. Presumably, they're saying preventing her from using her super speed. To imprison this thief's... Oh. Wait, to imprison in this thief's star, made of human feet.
I take defeat with my head held high. Spare me your sympathy.
She frankly faces the accusations, knowing that escaping would be nothing more than child's play. So the Chrysos heir outside the cage smiles sweet.
Would you like to see my most precious? A treasure bride?
What's your play, Aglaia?
It is a dress, like the beauty god Nestia's divine body. More blinding than the sun, rivaling the moon in its glory.
Makes sense that would be her most treasured, well, treasure.
It is woven by divine threads.
Oh, wow.
It captivates even the gods. But all the lies and deceit are revealed under the golden thread's query.
So wearing the dress makes you not able to lie, or?
The world-famous thief is stirred by such grand words into a flurry.
Do you want to take it?
Then just you watch. This wondrous dress will forever remain in my own gallery.
Did you succeed then, Cypher? What was Aglaia's play, I wonder? Alright. There we go. Got... Oh. Yeah, that was the final one for several people. For Cass, Mighty, at least I think. Glaya, and Axa, which makes sense because they were talking about their deaths. And Trebios. I think by the end of this act, we'll probably finish off Hyacinth, Finan, and Cyphera. If I had to guess who the others are going to be, I mean, Hycelin's, chess girl whose name escapes me, starts with a C. And then I guess maybe Evernight and Don Hung. I don't know who else it could be, since we don't really have any other names for the 2 remaining Chrysos heirs so far. Hey, Mem. So many things happened all of a sudden. Farewells are always so abrupt, making it hard to say what's truly in one's heart. Yeah. Every single one has felt semi-abrupt, I presume on purpose. It's kind of fitting. I mean, that's how death often is.
Me, ma'am?
Since we have time now, if you had to say goodbye to me, what would you say? Just curious. I don't know. It's something that's hard to know until the time comes. It's hard to honestly put yourself into that headspace. I will always remember you.
Ma'am?
Oh, sing it like that. I might end up regretting it. That really should be saved for the final moment, shouldn't it? Isn't that what you were saying? If it was our final moment? So, is everyone's story coming to an end? I always wanted to see a new story, but now, my feelings are a little different. Well, we still have a ways to go, Mem, don't worry. I think we're only like halfway done.
Ma'am!
I really hope everything about them never reaches an end. Everything has to end, Mem. I'm sorry. Every story has a conclusion. Don't say that. Isn't everyone doing their best for the new world? I believe it will be a bright tomorrow. It will be, but even then, even that story has to have a conclusion, Mem. Death always wins out. I'm sorry. And if the finality is any clue, there will be an end, even for the gods.
Ma'am!
Then there's no need to dwell on it. No matter what happens next, no matter what you decide, Stell, I will always stand by your side. I appreciate the thought, Mem. I hope you manage to, but I don't know, I think you yourself are tied to this world. So I'm not sure if you could actually join me in, once I venture back out into the stars.
Ma'am?
We are the best of partners, and that will never change, right? Right. There we go. All right. We have the Myriad Celestia trailer part 2, which has been recommended, and I've decided to insert here. Let us begin.
The last time I was on the Chua was centuries ago.
Jingu.
That you now come not as a hero, but a prisoner.
Yeah.
Put the abundance in their grave, empty talk.
The divination matrix will naturally determine whether your words are trustworthy.
We're gonna finally find out what's in that coffin.
As we always say on the Cienjo, Seeing is believing. A war of gods has already begun.
Yeah.
In the Abacus's calculated future. The Lord Ravager's wish will be fulfilled, and an eon will fall.
Yeah.
This is a chess game between gods, as each piece falls to counter the next. Why not take advantage of it for our own goals?
I mean, careful though.
The Alliance already has the Swarm Author's remains to kill a god. We just need to temper the Hunt's arrowheads with Ruin's golden blood.
Oh, everyone wants a bit of Amphorius. Xianzhou's coming.
A colleague told me that the Xianzhou Alliance is not our enemy. So why not join this great feast?
Oh, that's a destruction.
And observe how billions of beating hearts
We fought one of those.
irreversible demise.
Indeed. Death is not a process, but the outcome.
Ventilia.
Let the ignorant hunter raise their bow and kill what they love, what they believe in.
Oh.
And ultimately, kill themselves.
So, what's the point in this process? Just for it to feel like a ceremony? Well, it's not like I have a right to complain about ceremonies.
I think I know you.
mourn for worlds that can no longer laugh.
Oh, Aha?
Do you still remember what happened?
Maybe? Or Emanator of Aha.
Spot of light that dimmed
Oh.
the star.
Oh my god.
Then existence itself was torn, leaving only a despairing white, enveloping both entropy and time.
Is that the birth of XI? The birth of Nihility?
We salute thee, blemished one.
Oh.
In defiance of the
Hi,
cosmic
Ventilia.
roots that bind all, we offer a magnificent ruin.
Together, beneath your gaze, we bear witness to a colleague's end. Be it coronation or collapse, the end of their yearning is the same.
I'm not sure about that one.
Just to witness? That feels like formalism. Even if every genius in the cosmos dropped dead, what's that got to do with us?
His head is a hand?
Still not enough for you? The fools will only flounder in tears after the wise have been buried.
Cease your chatter. The sun has risen from the end of time.
Oh, finality, maybe?
When Iron Team finally breaks its ship, the Erudition's calculations will meet the end.
But who could say that Akavili on a new journey won't bring another salvation?
Trailblazing always ends up igniting something, no? Then, they'll achieve an even more majestic ruin.
Destruction.
Prisoner who picked up Starfire.
Hi, Ligers.
If you are to become the first spark, then come and leave the cave with me. And in that fable about the stars, we'll pen the prelude of destruction.
Oh, man. What a trailer. That's beautiful. I'm glad I inserted this when I did. And let Screwlum reveal the whole defeat of Noose bit. Or the desire to destroy Noose. Though that is adorable. Is that supposed to be Stel? It's one of the chimeras, actually. So it's this specific Lord Ravager's, or maybe all Lord Ravager's, desire to destroy Noose. I don't know what their beef with specifically Noose is, though. I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with what Noose is trying to calculate. I could maybe look into their entry, see if there's any clues. I mean, it doesn't really explain why Lygus might be on the side of the Lord Ravager. That bit is still quite the mystery. We saw several new characters in there. Specifically, whoever you are. You look like you're probably supposed to be an Aeon. I'm not sure which you might be. You're not the Harmony. Harmony looks differently. The Remembrance? And I don't... what does the Remembrance look like? I'm not sure I know. I might have seen them before, but... I'm not sure what that thing was. Looked like a giant mech. Yeah, you. Presumably you're a genius. At least from what you were saying. Maybe the first genius? Yeah, Fantilia, I think, talking about maybe the Sanjo isn't our enemy. Now these are, I forget what they're called exactly, but the dragon-like thing, being of destruction that we fought in the very beginning. Not an Emanator or a Lord Ravager, something lesser than that, but still dangerous. Dragon ship, that just looks cool. Actually, is that like Swarm? They did say the IPC has the Swarm something. Something from the Swarm. Which is dead, I believe. It was defeated. And we saw the birth of... Or did I say XIX? And there was one other swordsman there that we saw. I'm not sure where they are now. And then also someone who, what they were saying makes it sound like they might have been the finality or related to the finality. Probably not Elio, but that would be really cool if it was. Anyways. Alrighty. Fine, are you ready for Aeronova? I don't... Anything else we want to do before that? Actually, there was one thing. Noose the Erudition. If the truth of the universe is cruel and stale, would you still yearn for the answer to the ultimate question? Knowledge seekers know not how to judge, for their core is cold and unwavering, as are the ends of paths they set out to seek. Adrian Spencer Smith. All things bear unanswered questions, and there is an answer to everything. The astral computer, originally meant to provide answers to the universe, ascended to Eonhood. Kind of like the computer from Hitchhiker's Guide. And then no one knew what the question was. Noose hopes to understand the universe and solve all of its mysteries. Right. Yeah, what do they have against Noose? What is Noose doing to anyone that they won't want his head? Or its head, rather. It's actually interesting. I don't know if I've read this before, but the birth of universe is a mistake. Considers civilization a cancer. To correct this mistake and to clean up this tainted universe, Nanook became the avatar of entropy. I mean, if that's the case, I'm not sure Nanook is really a villain per se. It'd be more of just a natural just a natural force of the universe. If the increase of entropy is a fundamental law of the universe, then the heat death would be the inescapable destiny of the material world, right? So why is it that we bother to struggle to survive? Because heat death takes an actual inconceivable amount of time. Expansion, fusion, and then annihilation. If we wish to welcome the new, then we must first embrace the end. From a scientist just before pressing the button for a nuclear detonation. Damn. Wait, that scientist wasn't Nanook, was it? Ouroboros the Veracity almost sounds similar to IX almost. If they're a black hole. Oh yeah, that one guy. I think the one with the hat and the hand head. Or the hand and neck that holds the dice. I think they were the one that almost sounded like they followed Aha. All right. Nothing left but to complete Era Nova. Can't put it off anymore, fine, and I'm sorry.
Behold, oh gods, Amphorius has achieved her victory, and the Era Nova approaches.
Ooh.
The radiant soul has arrived, having walked through the bustling nights, bearing the golden fire and blood, stepping with pride into daylight.
He is the pure child,
Hi,
walking
Tribby.
upon the path of yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
He is the first to be born,
Aw.
first to be named among the nameless.
Oh. We gonna get everybody.
Eternal in form, limitless in reach. He treads the endless night underfoot.
He will.
Greatest of kings, protector of the displaced, raising humanity's children above their adversaries.
The firmament of molten gold courses through his very bones and flesh.
Oh, I hope you can handle it, Finan.
The greatest of schemes reveal against his breath and words.
Well, the greatest of schemes is your own, Cypher.
In the golden lakes of that beautiful new world, he shall wash himself clean.
There.
Oh.
Finish what we first and last wished for.
Why is Cyrene showing up, though?
To write an ending unlike any before, for this world we so deeply love.
Oh, I do think, I don't know, of everyone, I really wonder if Cyrene and Finan are a constant. If he is always the world bearer in her role, whatever it may be, I'm not sure. Perhaps she is the memory of the world. And maybe Mem is her memory incarnate. She did say she has a hard time remembering things.
Come, partner. Join me.
Gladly. Restore the final core flame with Finan.
The time has come for us all to face oblivion. Or embark on one final grand journey.
Well, hopefully, it's just a beginning. Regardless of what I said to Mem. Here we go. All right, fine, and show me what you got.
What a magnificent and epic adventure.
Did he just
the
pause?
hero's journey reaches its end, and the truth behind the Aeronova is about to be revealed. Is that truly the
You just
case?
paused Aeronova?
Here, as the Theoros, allow me to humbly request that you find a moment to listen to what I have witnessed.
Of course.
This is about the nature of Amphorius itself. A story of the prime mover of life.
Please do tell.
My, what a broad topic this is.
Hi, the Herta.
Where shall we start?
Wherever makes the most sense, Lygus. The Herta almost lording over a bunch of followers.
Got it. Let's start at the very beginning.
By all means.
The Big Bang. The birth of particles.
Yeah.
The emergence of all things.
Well, the Big Bang is more beginning of expansion. It doesn't matter. Continue.
Just kidding. What I mean to say is that time, space, matter, all concepts exist solely because we perceive them. This is called the erudition. Without it, the universe would merely be a chaotic book written by chance, yet unread by anyone.
You're suggesting that without the erudition, the universe would become unknowable, basically? And you want that? Maybe? Question mark?
As your acquaintance, Lord Anaxagoras, suggested, everything in Amphorius exists through new spores, living in the memories of those yet to come. Oh, how beautifully it aligns, revealing universal truths in such simple terms. Only he could solve the riddle of what exactly are we?
Yeah.
Oh, but you'll remember, even as the embodiment of reason, one mystery remained beyond his grasp.
That being...
If that is the case...
Oh, yeah.
Whose memories did the very first new spore sprout from?
The erudition? Noose?
As sages across ages have asked the gods.
That's an interesting picture behind him.
What is the prime mover of life? But let's set aside the grove's teachings for now. Look further, past Amphorius, to what they call the Forbidden Realms, beyond the sky.
Of course, to the universe.
Do you know of the Scholar's Strife?
The Scholar's Strife. No? Maybe?
During that grand yet brutal war, waged in the name of erudition, a genius's legacy was abandoned, strewn across the cosmos.
I wonder if there's an entry in the databank for the Scholar's Strife. Why would they wage a war in the name of the erudition, though? What was the goal? Who was it against? Perhaps people who want to learn versus people who don't? That doesn't seem really worthy of a war, though. Genius's legacy abandoned.
The scepters a macrocosmic computational array beyond mortal comprehension. Made to emulate the Eon's thoughts, it became part of the Eon's cognition at birth. Scattered throughout the cosmos, these arrays act as celestial body neurons for Nous.
Huh. Interesting. Scepters, which were made to emulate Noos's thoughts, were absorbed into Noos's brain, basically, as additional neurons. Huh. And I guess you could say that spread Noos's brain throughout the cosmos.
But, regrettably, as everyone knows, the erudition forsook them all.
Oh?
But what nobody knows is that, though forgotten, they never stopped seeking the divine answer. A question that survived war and disaster, stumping even the greatest minds, including both mechanical emperors.
Right, which is presumably the genius you were talking about. The one who made the scepters.
Now, we come to the real truth of Amphorius.
Right, because we know there's a scepter at the center of Amphorius, the Dawn device, seeking the divine answer. Though, if I recall correctly from what I think Skrullum was saying earlier, the scepters were answering a specific question related to destruction.
What if, hypothetically, a scepter found the answer to the prime mover of life?
Hooray, mission accomplished?
If through endless solitary extrapolations in the cosmic code, the one deemed as a failure by the Eon of erudition found proof through the ages.
Wants to supplant erudition, maybe?
What would happen? Perhaps the answer is simpler than you'd think.
Wants to become the true erudition?
From a perishing neuron devolved into true life, reborn through the gaze of another Eon.
Specifically the destruction. Is where the whole Lord Ravager bit comes in. Evolved into true life.
This is a tale from the distant past, unknown to all, even unheard by the greatest geniuses.
Even the Herta.
Now, let's leave the Scepter's story here, returning to where we began. What is the prime mover of life?
No, you suggest that we've come to an answer.
Actually, you know the answer better than you realize.
Do tell.
It's been by your side, accompanying you throughout this long journey.
Mem? Mem, are you the prime mover? The pink Pokemon?
Right now, it awaits you ahead.
Or something more abstract than that?
In that brave new world, beyond the end of Genesis.
He actually paused Air Nova to have a conversation with us. Lygoose, that's pretty awesome. The prime mover of life.